word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing. What can I do for you? Surely you're aware of the great war between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Good journey to you.
If you're here to report any... As steward, I serve as an I also handle the less important, and lately I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything.
I wish to travel about the city. Prepare an escort, please.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but I strongly recommend against it.
Anuriel seems to think that seeing me on the streets might boast...
Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city. I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion.
You need to leave.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
You need to leave.
Talk of strange happenings at all.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. Every day, the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
You need to leave.
Now we think we need...
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. What are you doing down here? Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, no place for decent folk.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social... Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I had to defend myself. Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is. Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated. She was a young woman, buxom, with long, flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her. Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry in public. I've taken care of many people for her in the past. What in Oblivion did she expect me to do? Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course. When speaking of the Blackbriars, help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine. I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I've always got time for lovely ladies.
Watch the skies, traveler.
This is unfair. I'm innocent. This city is corrupt. You're all corrupt.
I used to be an adventurer like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn...
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with... Are you full of need?
What brings you to Balamant today? Repair? Purchase? Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm... Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. You wish to do what I do? Very well. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. A flame atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Did we have an appointment? Someone actually interested? My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. The blue thing? But even the simplest... Wait just a moment. The blue thing. Yes. I can see your point. Draw out the necessary energies using a Jarl apparatus. I'll tell you why you won't. Okay. Excuse my disorganization. Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Well, at any rate, organization is not my In fact, if you could... As you can... What I need is my Dwemer's... Bring those items back to me and I'll be... Excellent. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend... And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Windhelm.
This is what it's come to.
White Alchemy Shop.
You'd have your own flesh and blood hanged, just to solidify your grip as the next...
Out of my... Took your sweet time getting it. Here you go, for your troubles.
Always fighting back to back and letting nothing stand in our way.
All right, then.
I like your... Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks.
Yes?
Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal. Be wary what you say around here, friend. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric.
I believe it
He's
to
ordained
false
himself the future High King of Skyrim
in order to
and steps on anyone that gets in his way.
ability to rule.
He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos and uses it as his rallying cry.
That will be
His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
How long must we put up with Sayre
I'd better get
spouting
going.
his nonsense about the Empire?
What would you have me do? Send him to the gallows for treason? He's your brother, Harald.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Beautiful book. Gleaming gems over here. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka. Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, and no place for decent folk.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Have you met? I used to live at the orphanage here in Riften. Grelad said my ma and my da left me when I was a baby. They didn't want me. Balamand took me. At first, I don't know why he picked me. I never even heard. Folks in town say that Balamand is the greatest blacksmith in all of Tamriel. I hope I can live up to that.
Come to see Balamand perform miracles. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The
I'm quite busy. Maven Blackbriar wants... Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistvale Keep. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
Welcome. Allow me to... Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right. Yeah. Fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis.
We serve only the best here. Blackbriar mead. May I get one for you?
What in the name of Oblivion do you want? I don't have time. Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
I hope it'll do.
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarity. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain. And my fortune, it was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be... But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life. I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
The old told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar.
If you're looking for a
Why would
handout,
you
you want to
to
speak with my husband. What's this nonsense I've been hearing? How dare you call Holy a deadbeat?
If he paid what he owes, I wouldn't have to say anything. Besides, what in Oblivion do you care?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come off it, Niv. We both know.
kind of busy, but if you need... You here for lessons like Ingen? Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all my wife. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar. Bright young thing. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nirnroot. Besides, I also prefer the... Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Yes, goodbye.
My mind is on my experiments today. I'm aspiring. Master Elgrim said my errant formulas have... Am I sensing that you may be interested in... That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. Nightshade is native. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain.
This place has
Its
seen.
inverted
I
bluish
swear if
flower bunches are
In fact,
unmistakable.
you would. Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
come to see blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
I'm not paying for it. Put it on Bowley's account.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Purchase? Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows.
Have you met Balam? He's apprenticed.
Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Next time one of my shields deflects, you wish to do what I do? Very well. The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Beautiful baubles, gleaming gemstones over here. Jewelry, legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Morning.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us. What was that? That's it? That's all you got?
I, Ysmir, you won't leave here alive. Easily blocked. days are over.
I'm telling you, talk to me again when you prove yourself to Brynjolf.
We've all heard that one before, Fred. Quit kidding yourself.
I'm not here to hold your hand.
Face the truth,
Figure
old
this one
friend.
out for yourself.
Well, calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Ursi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. I'll be here when you're done.
If you're looking for Veckel and me, we have a thing going. Try anything with him and it'd be bad for your health. You don't impress me, so don't even try.
Got a lot of nerve coming. I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yes?
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I counted the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Until next time. Yes? Until next time. Change it. I do not practice my art for... Very well. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Mete.
advice? Talk to Brynjolf. Got better things to do. I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself. I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
Have anything for us?
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself, Brynjolf.
Stay out of trouble, or there's... Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven Blackbriar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just messed... They call me Dirge, because I'm the... Why? You think it's funny or something? Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Until next time.
Have anything for us yet?
You better have coin to pay for your drink. Watch what you're doing. Got a lot of nerve coming down. People tend to get hurt in the Ratway. All right. Over here.
Come here. I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
I'm not opening this door, so you might as well leave me alone.
spare me, please?
Have anything for us?
business do college mages have in a place like Sorting?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man. Of course not. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Ha! We'll see about that.
Somebody help!
It's...
Nothing! I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah!
Do something!
Come on, she's not...
Here, take your damn coin and get out of here. Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Just the bunkhouse is work? I suppose you can call. Ever since my... So now I'm stuck living here, while... It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too serious. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Can't you bother me at my armor
Stand in the market? Or are you...
Huh? What do you... Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. Horses are my whole life. I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot... I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with... sorts of nasty.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
afraid
What?
I can't help you.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. I don't care. A deal's a deal. Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that, but a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid. I hope we bump into each other again.
Here for a room or something to drink? You want something or not? Mjol the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Come on, give it your best shot.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
Ha! I think you're leading!
Well, Septim's on the big one.
Please stop. Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much. They mean to take our history and the soil beneath our feet is. I lost my own. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. When the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim, I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers... And that's why I won't rest easy.
So, it was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle... We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it... Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind. My father, my mother, is the priestess of Talos. Don't mistake my political... I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulf. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they... I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Farewell, kinsman. I'm talking.
passage. Now just take your business elsewhere.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
You caught me at a bad time. I lost someone dear to me. I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman.
One of the guards.
New in town, eh? There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek. You should try it sometime. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone beside... Hand what over. I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Only the best started out. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city. If you're hungry, Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to... We're at odds about my charity. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition? Beggars, the paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He's... All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Oh no, you're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you? Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it. you're here for friendlier reasons now. Catchy, isn't in my... I ended up... If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was...
Bercie's afraid that some... making a move to take the boat on...
What do you want? Yes, sirrah. You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? You aren't making any sense. Hand what over? If word gets around that I bedded her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway.
Well, that was important. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strong... Oh, sounds like I've... Tell you what, how about a friendly wager just between us? You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made. What was that?
Oh, let her get away with this.
I don't believe it. I guess you were right.
Oh, let her get away with this.
Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8! You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. All right, then.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Then one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since. Huh, what are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. I don't want a bad rep. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. Don't mind if you do. What's your price? Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want? What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svana.
Just leave me in peace.
Anila, sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. The bunkhouse isn't an inn. Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use.
Sure, leave. Not like you can't do it. If you're looking for conversation, the flagon is in place.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Goldenglow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Goldenglow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet. Come back here. Goldenglow is... We need you to teach him a lesson by The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work around here. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Whoa, lass. I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from? Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want. Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on if the workers had a dispute. In return, Maven allowed us to... Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften, Golden Glow Estate, and out of the clear blue, so we send in Vex. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive.
You should talk to her about it before you go.
Name's Rune.
Yeah, Rune. Those libraries don't...
I'm the heavy hitter around here. When someone needs pushing around, I'm the one that...
Used to run with a bandit clan in a pale. Turns out I didn't like them, and they like me. So we parted ways. All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
They call me Sapphire because I love to steal them.
If you're wondering why they call me Vipper the Fleet, watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with... On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list. See, that kind of attitude. So, if you've got the nerve, look around you. The flagon, the guild. A few decades ago. Look, something out there is... I tell you what, that's where you... All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smell. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bet. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Before we... 1, I'm the best infiltrator. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out, and while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, I did. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? It was like he was daring us to come. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Not like that, it is. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, look, I only buy things I can turn around quick. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. I handle the burglary. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close.
All eyes are on you, lass.
So you're the new recruit. Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. Sure, how about I get dirt? Look, I've been in this... At the end of the day, you'll find that... Good, then there isn't much more to... Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
So, you're Brynjolf's new prototype. Eh? Don't look like much to me.
I've been looking for you. got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you're looking for a handout,
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Oh, let's sate that appetite, hmm? Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
Name's new. I'm the cook of Candlehearth Hall.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Sorry,
I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Bit late to be wandering around, isn't it?
Another one. Terrible. Up to no good, are we? I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here. This is a shame. Another one. Terrible. This is a shame. No, sorry. But I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me. Will you spare a few coins to help
Heard
someone
about you,
who's got-
just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Look, friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business.
I ain't
If
asking
he's
for
willing,
much.
then we'll talk.
Just a few septums.
If you've got some time,
Spare.
by my house of
Oh, thank you.
I promise.
Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile. The divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel back in its day.
Frost. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used warehouse. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric... These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs. You hear the news?
Whatever you've heard I can do, mind what or who you practice this on. Mind what or who you practice this on. Whatever I don't, power's the crux of this world. No, we both leave well enough alone.
If you have any news of... Grew up here. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lot for Ulfric. Well, he seems to value my thoughts. And I don't really have a mind for war. And I think he likes having an untrained... For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my... I don't really have a mind for war. And I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safe. It's dangerous out there.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by Gradius?
What do you need? Got to thinking. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. What is it?
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me. Sorry, was only joking with you. Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Out of trouble, kinsman. Until next time. I'm not much of a strategist. Frigga Shattershield's old. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not... You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not going to warn you again. Get out.
be one of those wizards from the college in Windhelm.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an ear. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. Terrible shame what happened to those women. I'm waiting. Yes? I'm waiting. Need something? Yes? I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. I'm waiting. Out with it. Out with it. Need something? If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. Terrible shame what happened to those women. Need something? Out with it. Yes? Yes? I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Need something? I'm waiting. Yes? Yes? If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. Terrible shame what happened to those women. Out with it. Out with it. I'm waiting. Out with it. Out with it. Yes? I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Need something? Out with it. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. Terrible shame what happened to those women. Out with it. I'm waiting. Out with it.
Spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says. Spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.